Self-made illa. Raise a game sick Reese. Takes a nation of kings. Yeah. Hey. Look, someone explain how the love get diminished, the J drain. Need our city replenished. Doc, nurses and dentists, less deaths, hearse and visits. The M hearse, making all our fams hurt with these losses. Need bosses, more politicians in office. Teachers teaching us C's, how these taxes really cost us. We wanna live free, JPD, booking like a Boston. Protect and serve, wreck my nerve, pull me over often. As I ride clean out of Delta Sonic, got you thirsty. You pray I make a sudden move so you can try and murk me. One time for Lil Shay. Damn. Let me get it back. Less drinking and smoking, less we focused on our goals. Shedding love tie queens while we shun all our hoes. Setting traps for the rats that sent niggas to the max. Yeah, the devil doing numbers, case you wondered by the stats. I done studied them, I'm cutting them, I'm trying to make a way for you and me. Unity is G, that's what we should praise. To the real, I thank you. Life hard, but we pray with some action that can back it. We attack it, then we straight on the real. Shit, we'll be good. Daytime love. Switch it up though. We lost sight, need braille. What the hell we been on? Do the crime and dodge time. They tell to get home. What the fuck? Get off that shit, bro. Love, take your way, my nigga. You can still shine bright, nigga. Fuck the limelight. Be a barber and keep our lines tight. Reese, keep the dawn right. Raise the game sick shit. You know what we need, love. More OGs to coaches. I coach, I ain't feeling kosher. Share that knowledge and that wisdom like you niggas been supposed to, motherfucker.
Every day, yeah. Maurice coming down second. Oh yeah. Every day, he said one day he finally stopped. Like, hey, sure, got everything you want in the truck. He stopped. He trying to flag me out.
Welcome back, world, to another episode of It Takes a Nation of Kings podcast. I go by the name of Illa, and right now I'm surrounded by a few kings, you know, so I want to touch on a few subjects today, and we want to mainly focus on, well, we're going to kick it off with passion and purpose.
Okay, you know what I mean? You know, so that's that part of the game. Now the game is different. So I have something else to give you. Look, man, here's an opportunity. Them people's gonna give you a grant over there at the Will County Workforce Development. You can drive trucks, you can do barbering, you can do this, you can do that. That's what I went through. You can do this, you can do that.
Show them how to be the males, right? And their exact answer right now today is still exterminate them, right? So now it's up for us to step to the plate and say, hold on, they still us. Regardless, yeah, we know they out of order, we know they wild, they crazy, all that, right? But they still us.
My family,
It is.
I still love to hear like certain stuff about certain people.
And I get that, but at the same time,
and I used to get mad at my daddy about like not teaching me or showing me certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? I used to get mad at the nigga, like, man, come on, man. I'm supposed to be next, or I'm supposed to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But one of my uncles had to tell me, not a true uncle, but like a piece, I mean, a close part of the family. I call my uncle. He had to tell me, nigga, that's your daddy. He ain't gonna.
That's your dad. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna give you that.
Yeah. So once he told me that, I was like.
Yeah.
Later than I found out, he always told my brothers, I ain't gotta worry about that one. That one gonna be alright. Whatever he got going on, he cut for it. He alright. The whole time I'm thinking, damn, Pops, you don't care about me? But he like, nah, son, you cut from your daddy, nigga, for real.
Basically, you was a thinker.
You got it. Whatever you got going on, you got it. But he was the example that he never played with the streets. But he didn't gave me the thing. My mama moved in King Hood, Jen. I got jumped the first time. Hey, don't pull it out unless you go use it. That's all he said when he handed it to me. But he was like, he knew that you over there is different. I can't. You did him with the Mexicans, so he gonna prepare me for that situation, but he's never gonna push it on me. Like, I'm not gonna teach you this shit. Like my son, I wouldn't teach. Like I said, before I let another nigga give him the game, I'd give it to him myself. But I ain't finna let no other nigga give it to him. You plug, you whatever you is, who is your big homie? Bring me to him. We gotta see about this.
Yeah. And there's another thing about a lot of time now, a lot of fathers ain't around their kids. Or some boys out here, they ain't got nobody.
They lost.
And you know what
They ain't got nobody.
They
man.
lost.
And what I say with that,
They lost.
loyalty don't end in death. If you my mans, whether you in prison, dead, whatever, if your seeds out here, I'm gonna be here for them as much as they accept me. And that's something I had to learn the hard way. I can't force my help on your family and seeds, but as much as y'all accept me, I'm here for y'all, whatever it may be.
Okay.
But they don't do that no more. And Shorty see that. Man, this nigga, he was my daddy right hand, man. This nigga ain't never even took a nigga to get no ice cream.
Okay.
You talking about, nigga, you around here with t-shirts with my daddy death day and birthday every time, but nigga, you don't fuck with me.
Right.
So the Shorty see that and like, nigga, I ain't got no respect for you.
Right.
That's how, cause we not good examples.
There we go. Okay. That's it right
The whole thing come from, even with us, what we doing right here, we are being the examples we want to see. We want to see other kings stand up, but we doing this ourselves. We are, for whatever. They might not like us after this. Hey, who these niggas think they is? Man, somebody got to do it.
Right. You ain't got no problem.
Instead of y'all steady doing the same song we heard on All in the Same Game. My baby ain't never hurt nobody.
Yeah.
Still got
Yeah, they
smoke.
doing
He still got smoked at Baby's party. Cause ain't nobody showing the shorties nothing else. Like, come on.
Guns.
The number one thing I always used to tell a nigga, or I just came to realization to understand it. You can't tell me to stop selling dope if I ain't got no other way to eat. And as much as niggas frown on trade schools or people that laborers, they making the guap.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, no, I ain't gonna preach college. I might have to look at you and say, no, nigga, you ain't built for college. You gotta learn how to work with your hands.
There you go. There you go. Pick up a trade.
Go get you a trade. And when you leave that motherfucker, you your own
ain't want
boss.
no money, bro. So it's like some of them
That's what I was about to
gonna
touch
stay
on.
on BS though. Like
Hey,
I done try to put so many.
Check it out, though. Eventually, you're gonna come a time where you gonna want some motherfucking money.
When?
Huh? I ain't.
You gotta go.
These shorties out here nowadays, they don't want no bread.
Sooner or later, you gonna come to, cause alright, when you done with all the shorty shit, and you gotta go wash your ass and
You
live
can last for
somewhere.
the next 5-10 more years, and
might
then
not
to
make
get to that point.
Hey, and guess what?
They got at a young age.
I'm a real one, right? So we gonna keep it 100.
Most definitely.
Everybody ain't meant to be saved. Some of these niggas is out here to do what they doing.
Okay.
So you only can reach to who
You can only reach to who is acceptable to it. I ain't saying I'm gonna catch all of you niggas, but I guarantee you, if 10 kings stand up, 100 niggas is fake and go stop.
Yeah. But them kings gotta stand up.
Bingo. So that means we gotta be the example. Period, point blank. It all come from the elders. I'm gonna do what I see these niggas doing.
Yeah.
Period, point blank.
Basically, check this out.
And I'm not saying be abrasive with it, and you ain't even gotta say nothing to them shorties. Cause the old heads, they had to say nothing to me. I just seen how they moved.
Yeah.
It's certain stuff that I'm not go, you know what I'm saying?
And then we was back then. You had more structure, cohesiveness, and then now you don't have that. You got just different individuals. I've noticed that from communicating with different people that you got certain individuals that lead lead them, not in just organized way, but in a way that, oh yeah, we gonna do this dude doing it. Yeah, we gonna them dudes the enemy. They making the enemies. They make it. This is the enemy now. So now you became the enemy. Somebody over here died. Oh, somebody over there got to die too. Somebody got to die over there. I know that it used to be vice lords, GDs, this that. There was shootings in back and forth, but we realized that, hold up, man, we gonna keep doing everything. All of us gonna be dead. You know what I'm saying? We realized that, hey, hold up. So somebody had to step up and say, hold up, look, man, we ain't gonna be doing no. I know I'm mad about my man got killed. I'm really mad. I want to do something, but I got to look at the bigger picture.
For goodness, we talked about that last.
I got to look at the bigger picture. It's a bigger picture.
But you know what it is?
Hold on, let him finish.
Because if I don't step in and say, or he don't step in and say, or him, then it's gonna be our kids. It's gonna be my son. It's gonna be his son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna keep going. So I had to somebody had to step in and say, hey, hold on, we're not gonna do it. Now, it's kind of different. I'm looking at it as difficult. It's more difficult than I ever seen before.
It's radical.
For real, it's more difficult from being back to looking from back and being able to see back and reflect from where we was at to where we at right now. It's so difficult. And you saying the relationship families, you got dudes over here. I said, that's your cousin. Oh, yeah, it's none of my cousin. I'm talking to the dude. He said, that's my cousin. I said, that's your cousin, man.
Right.
I could trace your family tree to him, to you. Y'all is related, real close. You don't even know it.
Somehow.
You know what I'm saying? Your daddy or your mama and his mama is related. Your daddy ain't related to them. Your daddies ain't, but y'all mamas is closely related. Y'all family. But you over here with dude them, it's dude's enemy, but you're shooting with him at your cousin.
Yeah. I dig it. Yeah. I dig it. I do. But at the end of the day, I don't. Because I've had family in them situations. I done blew on my mans like this. You can punch him up, can't shoot him.
But it ain't like back in the days, we'd go to the park and duke it out.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all can get into it. You can punch him up.
But
gee, but you can't. No.
Can't pull no trigger.
Man, you know the fights they used to have on the east side with dudes hanging together all day.
Hey, man,
every time I turn around,
get caught in J&B parking lot with the lights off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jerry cut the motherfucking lights off in that parking lot and you ain't supposed to be over there? They gonna work you in that whole parking lot, my nigga. Period, point blank. It's curtains.
And then now, what's the solution? Because that's where we have to create a solution if we serious about making any kind of impact. As you said, we not going to be able to reach everybody. But
we building now.
You building to the point where you
I think one of the solutions will be having to go back and recreating the value system, because it's really what is individuals valuing. All right, because that's something that's real respect. I'm with my guy, right? So I'm riding with him. I'm showing him love. I'm showing him loyalty. So if he into it with them, we all into it with them, right? But then what about putting that in reverse, where his guy saying, you not into it with them because I'm into it with them. This is my fight. You see what I'm saying? If you're gonna love me like that, I'm at least gonna love you back like that, not to put you in this. Because nowadays, and the biggest things to me is that we've been so feminized. There's nothing against women, right? But they came and they had to raise our children while we wasn't there. Absolutely. So all of these actions and everything is moving like women. They don't have any man to say, hold on, take responsibility for your actions. Stand up for what you're doing, and don't put nobody else in your business like that, right? And if you're going to do this, be willing to take that weight. Right? If you're going to sit up there and go start that fight, you in that fight. And we're going to make sure don't nobody jump you, but if you get whooped, you get whooped. It ain't no now go grab a pistol because you lost the fight. Right. See, we got away from that, so it's creating a real new value system, taking them back to where we learned from, right? But the truth is, are they willing to learn? Are they so far gone? Like you said, is this all exciting to them anyway that they want the action? Right? I'm looking for smoke. No, that's what I'm saying. Are they looking for smoke?
So some is, but like you just said, it's also like respect. Number one, my daddy always told me, yeah, gangsta ain't got nothing to do with how you twist your hat, what color you got on.
Nothing.
you gon' know that nigga got them nothing to play with when you see him step in the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to check myself on a lot of shit and just sit back and like, I respect you niggas that I don't like and myself enough to not even come around.
See. Yeah.
And it's not even really because of you niggas. It's more or less because I know who coming behind me. I'm not finna put my niggas in the water like that.
What about that? Like, I know if I go over here and I get into something,
I know what's coming behind me.
Tank coming over here, right? Now, if I lose Tank, what am I gonna do? Right? I ain't finna put him in that, right? So I'm finna go reroute this way. That's all it is.
Respect, but like I say, it also comes from us being examples. The whole thing, I don't care what you say about, if the elders is not showing these examples,
yeah, you
can't never expect the youth to grab them. And I'm not saying as far as the youth in the streets. Grab your people.
Start there.
Because them pink people, let's be 100, it's not really about this with them. Because I know white boys that grew up in the hood and their life was worse than mine. It's about like-minded. You about some money, you about something, I'm fucking with you. If you on dumb shit, go that way, I can care less what happened to you. We gotta separate it. Hey. Every black man I seen stand up and say, I'm gonna be the one that lead us. They got him. And if they didn't get him, it got found out that he was working with him. Look at Al Sharpton. This nigga been a federal informant since the 80s, and we've been sitting here giving all our kids and all our issues to this bitch. And he been running right back telling them people as soon as we tell them.
Yeah.
Jesse Jackson. I don't care what you people say. It's nowhere in hell for me to be a racist and see all of y'all sitting out there and only shoot Martin. I'm shooting every nigga I see. So y'all had to be in on the fix.
Well, he had a vision, and they didn't want that vision to be seen.
He had to be in on the fix. Because guess what? If I'm racist and I'm sitting out the window,
he been surviving.
Yeah, if I'm sitting out the window and I see us sitting here having this conversation, I'm a racist. Think I'm gonna hit one nigga?
They hit the most powerful.
No.
Yeah.
I'm hitting everything that come behind you, nigga.
They hit the most powerful one. Yeah, you got it. They took you take the head off the snake. What happened?
Because that didn't kill Martin.
There you go.
If you go into all of that, that didn't kill Martin.
But that was the beginning of the plot.
They shot him in the jaw. They just want him to keep his mouth shut. That went in one hole and out the other. That did not kill him. That nurse told the truth.
Hospital.
They killed him in the hospital.
Yeah. But yeah,
but I'm just saying, like,
it's most definitely playing.
You gotta grab your
black leaders, man.
We gotta start grabbing our bloodlines, for real.
They've been destroying them.
Like, how many relatives we got in this same city that we don't even know?
A lot of them.
That we not even involved with and there don't be no 4th, 5th cousin, nigga. Them be close cousins.
Nephew.
1st, 2nd cousin, we don't even be knowing who they is.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the time out to find out.
Cause we don't. Cause don't nobody push the agenda of family. And that's what America has done. Destroy the family. Destroy the family.
So at this point, and we can do it however you all want to do it, but because I would want to give everyone a chance to comment on this, what would be the solution to that, right? Because we've already identified the problem. So now what would you say would be the solution to that?
Give us your take.
Let's make a movie.
Make a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make a small movie. You know, I be seeing you all the time. Let's make a small movie. It's like a video. Music, the whole 9 in it.
Definitely.
Rap, somebody
involvement.
Doing.
Number
you know what
one
I'm saying?
is
But
involvement.
we give it out our idea. We create something. We create a picture, a vision of something that we can show, because that's really what they look at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why rap is what it is. That's why entertainment is what it is, because they visualize it and they're hearing it.
Yes.
You're hearing it.
So the message
You know
in
what I'm
that,
saying?
the message in the video that we shoot, the movie that we shoot, would be family, or it would
It's
be
gonna be about the family, or you know, about your family. We got to create it.
Because like I said,
I can't
Claudine
touch it, but it's got to be
put something
created.
else on
We can
my
make a
head.
small movie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what
Like,
I'm saying?
For them to look at.
Okay. So what would you say?
Well, I mean, I would agree with that. a documentary or something, because like you said, these kids they pay attention
On the
to
town.
they always
A documentary on the town.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Be dope.
And we come up, we create this.
And we've been talking about that for years.
We create
Like,
what's going
it's
on.
coming.
It's crime, it's family, it's shootings, it's what can be done. We show the solutions. We go through a process. You know what I'm saying? Then we can show the brief moments and give some history about certain things that's not happened or occurred without implicating anybody in crime or any of that. But just getting stuff that not happened in the past and where's this going and what do we see? And what, you know what I'm saying?
Like that.
and you give a visual.
Like
You
how
know
it
what I'm saying?
was back then to how it came now.
What would you say?
We could do music and everything with it.
Yeah.
Solution to you saying bringing everything.
No,
problem,
we were saying that the problem is they took family away, right?
Right.
No structure, no order. The man isn't there. All of that, right? So we're saying now, what is a solution to all of this?
They locked the good gene up, right?
Yeah.
And then when they locked us up, I'm gonna use me for prime example. They locked me up. They gave me 21 years, 10 months. I did 15 off this run here. I just come home. Now, what a lot of us being locked up and knowing the things that we've been through, strive, struggle, all the pain we went through, then we come back out here to come to this, I won't say bull crap.
Mayhem. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a massacre right now.
Yeah.
But when they locked us up, and the next generation, and they locked them up, and the third generation is just outcasts. We had structure, they had semi-structure to no structure at all. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So you,
Even in the,
So getting back to what's the solution?
so you speaking like, so we speaking like here in Joe, because I feel like even if you was locked up, you still probably, like I talk to my brother Fred all the time. He's in tune with the world still.
yeah.
So if you, I feel like you still should have been, you know what I'm saying? But
Hold on, I'm finished.
now I'm not just saying, I'm just saying,
He using one person.
you still should
Yeah.
be tapped into what's going
I hear
on.
what you're saying, but I'm gonna just say this. When you go to folks, you're different. The selection, everybody don't get that he get
Okay.
where he at.
Okay, I understand
Outside
what you're
out of
saying.
line. Some people outside.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't get that connection. I can guarantee you, fam. I've been to prison 3 times. It ain't a
So
nigga
it's
in
guys
the
like me,
streets that can
it's
say they
certain guys like him.
Right.
kept in tune with me.
Like
Everybody
him,
don't get that.
You like
We're gonna use me.
You gotta.
It's a few.
Iron sharpens
It's,
iron, bro.
right, it's
Use
few
him.
and far
I gotta-
between. So when you look at how he dealing with what he got going on and what he got,
But what I'm saying though, you
If
let
your
me
name
explain
was
for
ringing
20
a little
seconds.
bit,
Let him
You let me explain
Let him
for
explain.
20
Hold on.
seconds, and then you just jump right into my for whoever was locked up. I ain't never been. I don't know the whole system of that.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
That's beautiful.
Now what I'm saying
both of
is,
y'all ain't never been.
That's beautiful.
I talk to
I ain't
certain
never seen the
guys
hoes until-
that's
Don't
in
go,
there,
don't go.
and they can still tell me, but certain guys don't know. Okay, cool. So when you come home, you still got guys that's out here that can teach you the game, show you what's going on.
It's
I can
different.
teach.
It's different. That's what I'm
These
trying to tell
niggas be
you.
holding that
Right,
shit
but
to
you
their
find
chest,
out
though.
about
Let
you
me
find
finish
out
that.
about workforce, right?
To what you're saying
How you find out about the workforce?
from the guys that's out here now.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So it was still guys out here that was holding it down for when y'all come back out here and y'all able to, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Jesse. He the one told me about the workforce, and he was gone in the field. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's, if you don't know, some guys out here know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. I know I can call you. If you don't know, I can call Pops. If Pops don't, if Google don't know, I can call.
Right, but
If street,
But look,
I call the street.
the
It's
way
like-
they look at it set up right now, G, I'm gonna tell you now, it's you an eyeball to be a genuine nigga. I ain't gonna say real because I hate that term. That shit is so watered down now. But to be a real genuine person and stick by it in whatever, they don't represent that. They don't put that up there. They glorify the snitches, the this,
There you
the
go.
this,
That-
the
that's
Who was
another
the
thing.
youngest you talking about?
That's
Yes.
another,
Yes.
and that's another
Yes.
topic.
it's hard reaching out to these young dudes. They don't understand nothing. And with Alonzo, he's a good dude right here. He's trying to reach out to everybody. Tank trying to reach out to everybody. You trying to reach out. You trying to reach out. And the purpose behind everybody, each individual, what we doing is trying to reach the kids because they lost. And with all our struggle and striving what we trying to do better in life, we're going to make something positive out of that, positive, productive way for them. It's hard, but we're going to try. Try ain't no good word. We're going to do it. We're going to make it happen.
Try is non-existent.
That's why I said we're going to make it happen. We're going to do it. And with that being said, Tank, to where you just left off at, I'm kind of lost right now. We talk
But
about
no,
so much.
on documentaries, I think that's very important because we started talking about solutions. And with that, I just wanted to make sure that we gave everybody a chance to talk about it because you have to understand what your purpose is. That's what we started talking about, right? And are you really passionate to see that all the way through? Because I see a lot of men talk a good talk, right? But when it comes time to step to that plate to actually do, fall flat. And it's not because they couldn't do, they just gave up. They was phony kicking it all the way through the door, right? But I don't feel that here, right? Saying, okay, these are kings. This is something that we're talking about. I believe this is what we are passionate about. But who want to take that next step, right? After the talking is over with, now it's time for action. Now it's time for doing it. So we need to have something, some initiative that's right there that's saying, okay, do we all agree? That's why I want to make sure everybody was in the same page, saying, okay, we said documentary, right? What is that going to take to get that done? Like, is that going to meet everything?
Well, that's another conversation.
I know, so we can have that later.
I mean, it's going to take a nation of kings to do whatever we're going to do. If we're passionate about something, we're going to put all our foot into it.
There you go.
That's going to be our purpose. We're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? We can bring in all elements. We're going to need people that's doing stuff, people that's in business, people that's working, people that's got things going on, people that's passionate about their family, passionate about their kids, their woman, the future, their little daughter, their son. That's passion. You passionate about that, and you putting that back in the purpose of saying, man, I want to secure them. I want to make sure they secure. I want to make sure everything around me. That's your purpose.
There you go.
I want to make sure everything around me secure.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Economically, spiritually, whatever it is, I want that purpose. That's my purpose, to make sure that they secure, to make sure everything around me secure, from the school that my kids in, from to the basketball games they go through every night, riding down the street. That's my purpose. I want to secure. That's what we used to do back then. We secured our neighborhood.
Right.
Now you come messing around in the neighborhood, then you got problems. So, but as long as you don't, then we won't gonna be on you. But if you come there and you on that, or we at you. That was the passion within you to secure that. And we need to have that sense of security now. That's need to be the passion. That need to be the purpose. We need to come back and secure what's ours, our family, and what's around it. Because we got to secure everything around us. Because if we don't, it's something going to happen to somebody around us. It's always going to come back. Yeah. It's always going to come back.
It's always somebody looking to do something wrong.
Definitely.
So, okay.
So we got to secure ours.
And we got to stop taking shit so personal.
Yeah. And you don't got to be the one to lead everything.
No.
I think
just get in.
The best leaders are good followers.
Everybody play the role, man.
That's it, right?
Fam, I'm the way I am because every nigga I ever
follow was
I studied you, nigga, to the T. By the time I left messing with you, however I messed with you, nigga, I had all your moves. You ain't even know it. A nigga will never be able to run nothing else on me, nigga. I got it from you.
That's it.
You ain't have to tell me that.
I studied. Yeah.
Study the grace.
That's it.
That's one thing, like I said, when I used to go sit with my daddy in the Elks with them old cats, oh, nigga, this is school. Yeah. Fuck that teacher. I'm sitting right here. I'm getting it all right here firsthand. I was one of them shorties that you always catch me with an old head. I don't care if he was a drug addict or if he was the man with it all.
You learned something from him.
I'm catching something from these old old niggas. You tripping. They got the game. For me to look at them now like, you don't know what you talking about, nigga, you's a dumb. That's the library.
You know, the game wasn't sold to me. It was given to me. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just what I do with it, how I do it, what we do with it, what we got. You know what I'm saying? Do we use it, sit on it, or do we make it happen? Is we ready to make it happen? You know what I'm saying? Is we kings for real, or we just talking? Just talking about it.
That's the point right there.
You know?
You hit it right on the head. You know, we have to move from just talking to action, right? That's what kings do. We came together, we figured out what the problem was, we came up with the solution. Now it's the time for action.
You gotta act on it.
Yeah, that's
Take initiative.
So that's what I like to tell people all the time. See, by the time I open my mouth and tell you about it, I done already figure out how to achieve it. I'm pretty much damn near done with the whole situation. By the time I say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, I done already laid this shit out.
Yeah.
Action, like being an example. You got, you know what I'm saying? Like, soul things, like they say, the old niggas ain't lit no more. When we ever stop being lit? We been doing this shit since we was 13, 12 years old.
Yeah.
So it ain't that. It's just I learned a different way.
That you saying though, but they bogus for saying that. Whoever
it was said. It was said. But you know, I get it, cause we passed what you think is popping now.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause I did that, so I don't put no emphasis on.
I'm 70-some years old. I had to do something right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm like.
But now when you not out, you not popping bottles, you not being seen.
It's the game done changed. I mean, it's a lot to change. I see it. You know, I understand.
I played that game already.
It's like,
hey, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when gang chiefs was gang chiefs. Now, rappers is the one that they listen to. Rappers are the people that they listen to. The gang chief, you know, they respect you, man. But
rap definitely ruling the world.
You respect you, homie, but dude, you know what I'm saying?
We
really listen to dude. We really get behind dude. We're trying to follow what dude talking. This is what we really, you know what I'm saying?
Passionate about.
They passionate about that. That's their passion.
But and that's what I said. We need to, even with the music.
Yeah.
We gotta start shutting that shit down. We gotta set the bar standard. You not finna keep selling my shorty. I'd rather my son listen to some old Scarface than listen to any of you new niggas. Cause I learned something from listening to Scarface. When you niggas, I got a drug habit from listening to you niggas. Pop this, sip this, do this. Yeah. Wait a minute.
Right. And that's very important. I'm glad that you pointed that out. First of all, but when they're misdirecting our youth intentionally, and we're sitting back looking at that and accepting that, that's a problem, right?
Definitely,
that's a big problem.
Because on one hand, I'm like, it's just the light bulb just went off when you said that. I'm like, man, that is true. That is, even when you go all the way back, when you look at, so most of these guys don't make a lot of money, right? The whole industry is phony, right? They done rented some cars and rented some clothes to put on for a moment, and the checks, the royalties and everything they get, they own all that to somebody. Yeah. So again, let's talk about the real, right? And then you phony kicking in talking about somebody else's story because you never did none of that, right? So let's talk about all this, right? So when you do that and then you send my shorty off with that because he's believing that, where's the part that I grab him and say, hold on, this is what's really real? So I believe that every man should have a purpose. He should be passionate about that. And to do that, he needs to be able to identify not only himself, but also who he's around and who he's going to affect. My name is Alonzo Wahid. I'm with the Gatekeepers organization, and we're looking at raising the standards of man out here in the Joliet community.
My name is Tank. My purpose and my passion is about the youth, the brothers who trying to do business and be productive.
My name is Marcus Steele. My purpose and passion is for the young youth giving back because they lost right now. Anything I can do, I'm gonna try. Well, I ain't gonna try. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I recently read that if you want to start a fire, you know, they say your wood would be your purpose. You know, they say if you want to light that fire, your match will be your passion. So, you know, if you kind of confused, it's basically your purpose is your foundation. You know, and your passion is what you build off of. You know, it's your inner beast, your inner drive, you know, So, hope you all enjoyed the podcast. You know, it takes a nation of kings.